Okay, day 183, part 3. This is the Awan Brotherhood. Andrew McCabe just spoke at the CSO Summit 17. So I'd like to send this to hashtag CSO Summit 17. He spoke about law and order. He said, at the FBI, they focus on the law and facts. So I know he's in charge of the Humus server and then the Hillary server. So I wanted to also make him aware of this server that these Awan brothers had, these 3 Awan brothers that were working for Congress. This is Imran Awan, but there's 2 other brothers as well. And if you're not familiar with the case, I'll briefly review it for you. As I said, the brothers work for Congress, and all the trouble started in January when their father was ill. The Awan boy's father was ill. So the stepmother said that they had imprisoned her in her house over in Springfield, Virginia. They had threatened kidnapping if she didn't change her inheritance to the Awan brothers. She was threatened her relatives in Pakistan with kidnapping and killing. She said they had the ability to hack her phone. They were in the IT department in Congress. And she said after their father died, I think on the 17th or 18th of January this year, they all fled to Pakistan. They came to the house, they cleared everything out, and she did have to change her inheritance, and they stole her inheritance. So she filed a police report on the 5th of January, and there's also a complaint that the Capitol Police have not made available. Now that is interesting because these folks work for Congress, and they work for some of the highest level people in Congress, and they had the passwords of some of the highest level people in Congress. So here's the Daily Caller, here's the New York Post. They're all saying the same thing, basically, that when they left, these boys stole a whole bunch of stuff from these different congressional staffers. They worked for 80 different staffers over the period of their careers, but currently there's 31 Democrats that they work for still in the House, and 20 of those Democrats were burglarized. And another unusual thing is they were paid $4 million over a 12-year period, which is 3 times the normal average. And there's also a server that's missing. They also are accused of stealing information off servers and putting it on the server. And as I said before, they work for like Andre Carson and so forth. And those people are on the very sensitive committees like House Permanent Subcommittee on Intelligence, Homeland Security, and Foreign Affairs. So they were also able to get White House visas somehow. So that's an interesting thing. I just wanted to make Andrew McCabe aware of this, that he was in charge of the Hillary server and the Humus server. He hasn't come out with 650,000 emails in that case yet. He received $675,000 from Terry McAuliffe, his wife did, for her campaign for state senate, which is a very large amount of money. He didn't declare that to the U.S. Congress. The U.S. Congress is still waiting. Chuck Grassley's still waiting to hear why he said he didn't receive more than $200, or his wife didn't receive more than $200 when she received $675,000. Of course, he's tried to shut down the Hillary and Humus server by cutting the investigation up, by trying to shut it down through the DOJ, and then also through the FBI. He's been given promotions all along the way. And here's a former number 3 at the FBI named Tom Kallstrom's. His opinion about Andrew McCabe's handling of this case was no grand juries, no subpoenas, no court orders, immunity for all the co-conspirators, letting the co-conspirators all interview together. I mean, these are crazy things the FBI never does. So while we're lecturing everybody on law and order and truth and facts, I thought I would make Mr. McCabe aware of some of those facts. Why wouldn't you investigate 3 brothers who are Pakistani nationals having top secret access, who are threatening kidnapping and killing? They also threatened a person on Capitol Hill for top secret clearance. We know that one of the Imran Awan had Debbie Wasserman Schultz's password to her iPad from the Wikipedia emails. Why wouldn't the FBI want to investigate that? I personally went to one of the homes of the Awan brothers, and a U.S. Marine looked me in the eye from the porch and said Imran had stolen Blackberries with government tags and 4 stolen laptops that he stored at the home that he rented the Marine. So there's the facts, Mr. McCabe. Now it's your turn to decide what to do with them.